Going into round 8 of the Sharjah Masters, two players share the lead. Wang Hao from China, Martin Kravtsev from Ukraine, and they play each other on board 1. But just half a point behind are 12 players, so it's getting pretty tight at the top. Just 2 games left to play. The top board pairing was something of a disappointment. Wang Hao played the Caro-Kann, which came as a surprise to Kravtsev. Not wishing to risk his position at the top of the tournament table, the Ukrainian played safe and forced a draw by repetition early on in the game. That gave the pack of players on 5.5 out of 7 a chance to catch the leaders, though only 2 managed it. Yuri Krivoruchko, also from the Ukraine, bravely decided to give up his light-squared bishop in order to damage Matthias Bluebaum's pawn structure. After some complications, Krivoruchko succeeded in winning one of those pawns and simplified into a double rook endgame. For a long time, Bluebaum held firm, but in the end, the Ukrainian's solid and careful technique pulled off the victory. Adiban Baskaran played an unusual line of the Spanish against the 17-year-old Hungarian Benjamin Gledura, throwing his knight into d5 at an early stage. Out of his book knowledge, Gledura floundered and ended up in a worse middle game where his knight was stuck out on the edge of the board and Adiban's bishops reigned supreme. A smooth victory for the Indian. Do check out the video where Adiban goes through the game with me. You're now sharing the lead, so you're on track for first place.
Yeah, sure. That's the plan.
Great. So totally confident for tomorrow.
Yeah, because I love to play in such situation where like I have to fight for the first place. So yeah, it's a nice feeling, and I think I'll do well tomorrow.
But seriously, do you have a good record in last round must-win situations?
Yeah, I have quite a lot of track record. Somehow, no, it's okay. There are a lot of pressure, but I just want to give my best in spite of all this. So I just want to forget the loss which happens earlier. So for me to forget the loss, I need to play well in the last few rounds. So that's why I'm able to give my best.
One of the last games to finish in round 8 was SP Sethuraman against Arkady Naiditch. The winner would join the leaders at the top of the tournament. Naiditch had been toiling for hours to make the most of a slight positional advantage. He finally won a pawn in a rook endgame and looked to have victory in his grasp, but the win eluded him. Disappointment for Naiditch after working so hard. With just 1 round left to play, 4 players share the lead. Wang Hao, Kravtsev, Krivoruchko and Adiban on 6.5 out of 8, with a chasing pack of 12 players on 6 points. It's going to be a photo finish.